Huh, so we're back at Haas's space, looks like. Looks like she's awoken finally. This lengthy, unintended slumber has allowed my faculties to be restored. Thanks to that, my gaze will be more accurate and the power required to open them will be reduced. If I can improve my capability to observe the parallel worlds, then I also will be better able to predict future events. Hmm. There. That world will soon face a dire crisis. I must tell Dito. Oh dear God, it's Almeria. I feel so bad for her when you look at the reality of the situation. But this is the Baldwin matter. Sorry for the wait, Mackie. Here's your tea. Thank you, Almeria. It's delicious. Really? Yes. Then when we're married, I'll make you tea every day. I'd enjoy that. I'm sorry that Galileo couldn't be with us today. He's currently on a mission. No, it's fine. It happens all the time. Though I think Father is worried he'll never have the chance to talk to him about arranging a marriage. But will you really be able to take the day off today? That is my intention. Second should have reached Nakanai about now, so let's see what they do next. We're at the Oceanian Federation territory, Millennium Island. Wahaha! So glad you could come. I am Takanosuke Makanai. So we're back into Iron-Blooded Orphan stuff. Nice. I've been waiting to meet you for a while, in fact. Fancy something to eat? We really don't have time to be taking it easy here, Mr. Makanai. If you're worried about Gallahorn, then don't be my boy. They won't come around here. You're referring to the fact that without the Oceanian Federation's approval, Gallahorn can't enter this territory of their own accord? Exactly. I can see you're as intelligent as you are beautiful. Ah, how wonderful. At least Natty gets with that. Please, you're too kind. But there's no reason for the Oceanian Federation to harbor people like us. Isn't that right? Actually, there is. They're grateful to you, to tell you the truth. They'd be more likely to give you a reward if they had a chance. Grateful? Everything went better than expected with the reforms and the Dorts. Apparently the Union laborers obtained working conditions equal to those of Earth. Is that so? Then their wishes did come true. Of course, it was your actions that triggered the whole thing. You mean our actions? Yes. I don't know what will happen from here on out, but I suspect productivity on the Dorts will drop temporarily. It might hurt the African Union for the time being, but for the other economic blocks, it will serve as a great boon. And as the ones responsible for allowing them to reach such benefits, the Oceanian Federation would never sell you out to Gallahorn. That's a lie. Ah, this is great. Delightful indeed. Now, what was it again? The reason you all came here, I mean? We're here to discuss deregulation of Martian half-metal by a brow... Of course, that's right. It's long overdue. It's something I myself have wanted to see realized. But you were suspected of bribery, and now you're stuck living in exile in the Oceanian Federation. True. Right now I have absolutely no power over anything, but there are still ways to turn this around. And just what does that mean? That's a good question, Olga. Well, before I get into that, I would like to hear everything you have to say first. I believe there's another matter you wish to discuss. Yeah, Eiji, you're up. Mr. Makanai, do you know of a man named Ken Asuka? Ken Asuka? He is my father, an astronaut. As I understand, you were in a highly valued position at one time, so you may be aware of the top secret project he was a part of. Yes, I think I heard of it. The Outer Space Exploration Project, wasn't it? I've seen records, but as I understand, the project was put on hold when Ken Asuka went missing. That's because my father was captured by aliens, the Gradosians. They took him back to their home planet. Aliens, eh? I had heard several of them appearing beyond the Earth sphere for some time now. It's true, and I'm the son that Ken Asuka had with the Gradosian woman. Now that is interesting. So it's possible to reach a mutual understanding with them, and now even have a blood connection with them, despite coming from different planets. I know what you mean, but that's not what this is about. Oh? The Gradosians are planning to invade Earth and have already begun preparing to do so. I came here to warn the leaders of Earth's government about it. And so, what would you like done? I want for the forces of Earth to band together in order to stop the coming Gradosian invasion. Even assuming your story is true, don't you think it's Gallahorn's job to fend off alien invasions? I don't think they'll be able to handle them on their own. They will. Gundam frames are crazy. True. If Grados has resources to invade another planet, Then they must be formidable. They've yet to begun their invasion in earnest, but it's only a matter of time until they do. Once they've confirmed the state the Earth is in, I'm confident they'll begin. Gallahorn has to already know about Grados by now. We got no idea what they're actually planning to do about them. Mr. Makanai, do you believe what I've told you? This is an era where we have portals to other worlds springing up, and an alien invasion hardly sounds far-fetched at this point. Thank you. This is one of the few times where at least they make sense out of it. And with young Mrs. help, there may be something I can do. Okay, let's see what we can do. A general assembly. That's right. Apparently there's an election for the Prime Minister of Abrasun. Mr. Makanai wants us to take him to where the meeting is being held. That was his request as I understood it. At least these two get together at the end. And if he's able to attend, he'll be elected as Prime Minister again? He seems pretty confident in that. Alright, then why don't we just take him there? No way, no way. Mr. Makanai has been exiled from Obrow. They're not exactly going to welcome him with open arms. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard his rival, Henry Fleurs, has the total support of Gallahorn. Great. You're kidding. So if we accept, we're gonna have to fight Gallahorn head on? That's not the worst part of it. The old bastard's threatening us. Threatening? He basically said that if Mr. Makanai wanted, he could get the Oceanian Federation to hand over Miss Cudelia to Gallahorn. The hell? No one talks to us like that. Perhaps they wouldn't if the Divine Doers were here. Well, what now? There's no need to you'd be swayed, Mr. Makanai. Oh boy. In the end, the reason I come this far is because you've all helped me to get here. I cannot begin to express my gratitude for that. But Miss Cudelia, that was our job. Yes, I know. And as of now, this job has been carried out to my total satisfaction. From this point on, I begin my job, and I want for each of you to do what you must. For each of you to follow your own path. Follow our own paths, huh? I had to press forward. Fumi-san, please give me strength. I see. Sounds like a crafty old fox to me. He is going to be easy to deal with. So what's the plan? Mr. McMurdo's expecting Cudelia's negotiations with Makanai to go well, isn't he? Like I told you before, you don't need to feel obligated to the old man. Besides, I'm sure he just thinks of this as another one of his gambles. Ooh, and a nice gamble indeed. A very nice gamble indeed. Just what did you come down to Earth for? Haven't you already made up your mind? I can understand being indecisive when given a big decision, but do you remember what you said to me before? That I wanted us to get bigger. You're right, brother. We're not who we're meant to be yet. We're still on the road to getting there, and we can't stop yet. Feeling better now? Yeah. Thanks, bro. Don't mention it. There'll be a lot of things that won't go the way you want down this road, but even when one of them stops you in your tracks, don't ever stop trying to push forward. We got this. Biscuit, I've decided. We're taking on Makanai's request. Biscuit? Let's go back. Huh? We did all we set out to do. I think we should go back without fulfilling Makanai's request. At this rate, we're going to end up driving into a much bigger fight. If we go back in space, we'll just be a target for Gallahorn and Grados. Hell, we might even get attacked by other worlders. Things aren't how they used to be now that gates are cropping up. We've been up to other worlds, so we know that better than anyone. I know, but still, we have to aim high, higher than Teiwaz, higher than Old Man Makanai. Take everything we can from. Just stop it. You're too impatient, Orga. Think about the rest of us. You're saying I don't think my friends? Is that it? That's not what I mean. I'm asking you not to purposely take the most dangerous path. I thought long and hard about this. It might be tough, but I know it's what's best for our future. What if we get ourselves into this? What if we get ourselves into this and somebody dies along the way? Because then there won't be a future. Not for them. I've decided we have to move forward. Then I'll. You what? I'll quit Sekadan. What? Hey, Biscuit, stop! Hmm. So that's what you said to Orga? Yeah. Did you mean it? All Orga can think about now is moving forward. That's not anything new, kid. That's true, and if it weren't for him, we would never would have made it this far. Then again, maybe it was only blind luck that got us here. But who knows how long things will turn out this good. I just think everyone would be a lot safer if we took a calmer path. You may be right, yeah? But then again, you may not be. Nobody knows what the future's got in store. I'm sure even Orga shakes in his boots when he takes a big step forward. Hmm? Make no mistake, it's a hell of a lot more than luck that got Tekkadan where it is now. It was Orga, and it was all our friends, and it was you too. Hmm. Orga made the bold decisions, you supported him, and Mikazuki and the others made it happen. That unity you have is something you can have faith in. That's why I've followed you this far. Chirigo. Eiji is the same mind as Orga regarding Makanai's quest. I'll be going along with them as well, to fulfill the mission I was entrusted with. But I have no say in whatever it is you decide to do. Why don't you try talking through with Orga one more time? That's what you've always done in the past, right? Hmm. Oh boy, the Oceanian Federation territory. It's pretty early in the morning to call a meeting. You sure it's not going to give us time to talk it through? That's not what this is about. Gallahorn contacted me. They want me to hand over Kudelia along with Tekkadan. They what? Then what was all that talk about before? There are certain groups within Gallahorn that have unique jurisdiction. Not even the Oceanian Federation can suppress those groups. And just which one did we piss off? The one commanded by Carta issue. Then it's the guys from before. Well, well, well. It seems you reveled some not so ordinary feathers. You aroused the ire of the Ishu family's daughter, and they're the most powerful of the seven stars. I wish they had given her her Gundam. She's a woman brimming with pride. She must be burning for the chance to repay you for the shame she felt after you escaped her in orbit. Even if their chain of command is out of the ordinary, this is still a Gallahorn squadron acting on its own accord. The Oceanian Federation really can't stop that? Remember, this is a deserted island, not at all like the cities. Information is easier to control here, and they will be here soon. Hmm. So what will Sekiden do? You're the one that said we wouldn't be saved, even if we handed over Cordelia. Oh? Did I really say such a thing? Yeah. Way I see it, we only got one choice. Hmm. We got this. I've decided we'll take you and Cordelia and escape the island together. But that... Nah, don't worry. This is our chance. Okay. This job will cost you. Hear me, old man? Very well. All you have to do is drop me off at the Arbrow Parliament in Edmonton. Now, how are you going to handle this current situation? I'll make arrangements for the ship to transport us. Oh, really now? Because Gallahorn won't simply stand by if a ship approaches the island. Now, you just let us worry about that. I like your confidence. According to Makanai, the enemy will be here any minute. Are you sure your ship's going to be ready in time? Yes, it'll be here momentarily. Really? How'd you pull that one off? There was a ship already on the island that Mr. Montauk purchased. He then leased that ship to me. Heh, I guess from here on out, we'll be business partners. Yes, I look forward to working with you. At this point, there's really nothing else we can do. Biscuit. First things first, we have to get off this island. Yeah, I'll crush anyone in our way. We can't get anything done stuck here, and Cordelia can't either. You're right. Ever since we were kids, you never complained about any of my reckless ideas. I did complain, actually. He just never bothered to listen. Maybe that means I never grew up at all. Let's talk again once we're actually off the island, about what we're going to do from here on. Sure, it's a promise. So now it's the time for Carta. Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna do the part where Akihiro randomly just shoots because he doesn't know what a stupid greeting is. Regardless, to the place of return. Oh, it is. And yes, they look just like McGillis. Forward. We are the Outer Earth Regulatory Joint Fleet. We are persevering in fortitude. It was okay to shoot now, right? Of course it was. The unit here withdrew immediately. That means these are the decoys. That explains why there are so few. Boss, we have confirmed visual on an enemy landing party on the northeast coast. They're heading for the estate. Figured they would. How many? 6 mobile workers and about 20 soldiers. Good job. You've done enough. Now go meet up with Cadelli and the rest like we planned. Roger. Looks like you were spot on, Biscuit. Yellowhorn couldn't just ignore Cadelli and Makanai. I had a feeling if we made ourselves look like we were undermanned, they'd take the bait. And it's working so far. We'll let Mika and the others handle this while we head back. Roger. Let's hurry up and end this. What's the enemies? Wait, is all the enemies? What? What? It's only 2 enemies. Let's just finish this. The rest of them didn't put up much of a fight before running off either. Looks like more of them are coming from the ocean. A lot of them. Does look like Carta's squad is with them, though. You might be moving to Orga's... Yeah, they might be moving to Orga's position. Akihiro, you handle things here? Yeah, I got it. Go with them, Eiji. If it gets dicey, the SPT's flight capabilities will give you an advantage. Yeah, it will. Right. I swear, in the future, they had better at least give Carter a Gundam or something. Because the Ishu family has a Gundam frame. What I'm wondering is why didn't they just let her use it? Considering she's the last surviving member of the Ishu family. Heh. They're short-handed here, as I expected. Time to bring these barbarians from the outer sphere to justice. They traps? You there, fall back. We're heading to Taganelsuke and Makanai's estate. Alright, that's where you want them. The traps aren't going off. Boss, what's the situation? The traps have malfunctioned. We're going over to fix them. Can I just take them all down myself? No, we're using those traps against more than just mobile suits, so we need them. Got it. Now let's get rid of the ones in your way. We're the Outer Earth Regulatory Joint Fleet. We are perseverance and fortitudinous. Now I return the favor for the disgrace you brought me in space. I'm gonna murder you. So he's gotta try and murder her. I won't allow the Ishu family to be. Sorry, I won't allow the Ishu family name to be tarnished by defeat. Stop talking already. What's wrong, Barbatos? They can't move? Fortune smiles. What? My precious subordinates? What's wrong, Mika? Move it. Who is that? Must be the head of these punks. Orga. Biscuit. I know. Boss. I'm here. Cheeky, aren't we? Gah. Alarm message. Withdraw immediately. No, I'll move from the spot. This isn't gonna work. Orga, yeah, no. Orga, let go. What are you? Oh no. Biscuit, hey. I'll crush the whole lot of you. Alarm message. Withdraw immediately. Alarm MESs. Ray? Uh-oh. It's moving on its own again. Go back. Go back, Ray. Worms. Biscuit! You're next. What did you just do? C can it move again? You. F fall back. Recover Lady Carta. Retreat. Oh boy. You won't escape. My machine won't move. Hey, Biscuit. Answer me, Biscuit. Biscuit! I can't hear Orga. I have to keep going. Not here. Not now. I can't die. When this is all over, I'll go back to Mars. It's a cookie and cracker. Put them through school. Then, we can all be together again. So, I can't die now. I don't want to die. I still have to keep my promise to Orga. Biscuit! Or, Orga. I know we can make Tekkaden Biscuit? Ah! So now Biscuit's dead. Even Super Hot Wars couldn't fix that. Well, I guess for a mobile game it can't. We'll have to wait and see on a regular game. Biscuit is... God damn it. It can't be. We were supposed to both work hard to put our sisters through school. You weren't going to give up until it happened. Biscuit. This is too much. Why? What are you supposed to tell his little sisters back on Mars? I wish I knew why Barbatos wouldn't move before. Could be because we were making Barbatos fight on the surface with parts specialized for space still equipped. I see. Even without the equipment from these Rebi, maybe if I'd just maintained it better then... No, this is my fault. I was closest, but I still couldn't save him. Eiji. Don't be so hard on yourself, Eiji. Yeah, that was just Layzner acting on its own again. It did the same thing back when Lock-On died too. What the hell is up with that thing? I don't know, but I'm about to find out. How? Chico, let me borrow your gun, please. I'm not opposed, but shooting my gun may come back to haunt you. You should use another. I understand. Hey, you can't just... Alright, this is the part where he aims a gun at Ray's cockpit. Layzner's cockpit. You see this, Ray? I've got a handgun pointed straight at you. Conduct incomprehensible. I do this because talking to you never gets me anywhere, Ray. Now show yourself. Stop hiding behind Ray. Cannot comprehend command. This gun is just a threat. Whether I destroy you along with Ray or not depends on what you do next. Conduct incomprehensible. Shut up, Ray. This cockpit is my domain. Yet there's someone here that I know nothing about, and they won't even so much as respond to me. Now say something. Say something or I shoot, and not just once. Second shot. And then, incomprehensible, third shot. Here he is. Wait, Eiji. Do not direct your anger at me. It was entirely your father's decision to install me onto the Layzner. My father's? Correct. I am full on. Full on. Oh boy, the Layzner's computer acts up. That'll be it for now. We'll end it with Biscuit's death. Something that might be one of those events that you can't really escape from even in Super Robot Wars. Like Kitan's death, for instance. Now well. Thank you all for watching. Until the next part, goodbye.